Hi Geeks, this is Jamie Givens from Warner Robins, Georgia. When I'm not driving my husband and coworkers crazy with Disney World talk, or reassuring my 2.5-year-old about the next time we'll ride Living with the Land, I'm going geeking on Walt Disney World with Curtis, Lindsay, and the whole geekin' family.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go geekin' on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
Hey, Disney World geeks. Welcome to episode 343 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. This week we bring on super geek Amy Beckner to share her family's Disney World trip, including her stay at the Boardwalk Inn Club Level, Bippity Boppity Boutique in Disney Springs, and the Caring for Giants tour. And for those of you who are new listeners, let me tell you a little bit about ourselves. About 6 years ago, I started this podcast with my daughter, Lindsay. We started by talking about our Disney World trips, and then we brought on all kinds of other Disney geeks to tell their trip stories. And I was amazed by a lot of things, but especially how positive and caring and generous our listeners were. And before too long, they were calling me their podfather. And I continue to bring on the listeners to tell their Disney World stories. Over the years, we've built some amazing relationships with our listeners, and they continue to share their stories. I love featuring them on the show, so if you're interested in being a guest, definitely contact me. They are like family to me. They're our geekin' family, and I've been able to meet many of our listeners in the parks in person, and we connect every day on our private Facebook group, and we'd love for you also to join our geekin' family. We're independent Disney authorized travel agents with Fairy Tale Concierge, so whether you're new to Disney World or you'd like to chat with us about your trip ideas, we'd love to be your travel guides and help you book your room, fast passes, and dining reservations. And many of our listeners, like Amy on today's show, booked their trips with us. Contact Mama and Auntie Judy at travelandtiaras@gmail.com, Jennifer Glambos and EJ Cruz on their Little Dole Whips Facebook page. Hey, no doubt about it, we're all missing Disney World, but my hope is that my chat with Amy this week brings you hope that we'll all be back to our magical place soon. Well, one good thing about working from home is I don't have to commute like 2 hours of my day. And I'm excited that I can be working at home and just turn around and do a trip report with one of my super geeks. So this is really easy, and it's a Friday, so that's awesome. Although it's been kind of cold here. Mom says there's going to be snow tomorrow. I'm not happy about that. And then I think 60. Yeah, and then it's going to be 60 tomorrow. But we're going to talk Disney World. I'm excited to talk about Disney World, and I'm so glad I still got lots of trip reports to get to. I had a bunch of people reach out to me this past week. But it's a Friday. Let's talk Disney World, and I'm going to bring her on right now. When she's not researching Walt Disney World vacations, she loves researching real estate in Orlando while dreaming of living in the world someday. I think a lot of us secretly think about that too. She has no problem double fisting Frosé and Schafferhofer. I don't know if I said that right. We'll figure out in World Showcase, because we all know Disney doesn't judge. And the dancers and drummers in Harambe bring her to tears every time. I love that one. Please give a warm Geek and Family welcome to Amy Beckner. Hey, Amy.
Hi, geeks.
How are you this fine Friday afternoon?
I am doing well. Just watching the snowfall.
Oh, no. Whereabouts are you? Where am I reaching you at?
So I am in Livonia, Michigan. I'm about 20 minutes outside of Detroit.
Okay.
Greatest city in the world.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been to Detroit now that I think of it, so I'll take your word for it.
Oh, no, you got to make it here someday. It's worth the trip.
So out in Michigan, it's snowing, is it? I know that's coming my way, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, let's talk about warm, sunny places. Wouldn't it be nicer to live in Orlando?
Well, I say that sort of half jokingly because my husband's family is from West Virginia. So
okay,
we have a family, like a second home there. So I always say if I ever lived outside of the Detroit area, the only place I would live would be on the farm in West Virginia. However,
yeah,
if I could live that Tim Tracker life where, you just show up at Disney World every single day, I think I could get on board with that pretty quick.
Gotta go a little farther south.
Yeah, that's okay though.
I know it. Well, Frosé, yes, I know what that is. Schafferhofer, if I'm saying that right. I'm thinking of the bottle because that's the bottle
the
version.
Beer.
The grapefruit beer, and tell everybody what a Frosé is if they don't know.
A Frosé is in the France Pavilion, and it is a frozen blended rosé.
And that's
it's delicious and refreshing.
They don't have it all the time. Is that only available maybe during festivals, right?
I had it during the Festival of the Arts, so that's probably accurate. I don't know for sure. It was good, though.
What's in the Frosé?
I think it's just rosé.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just a frozen rosé wine.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. What about my frozen lime margarita in Mexico? You ever heard of one of those?
Oh, you know what? I didn't. I opted for the avocado margarita.
That's a good one too. That's my second one.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
You heard me talk about that one, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I heard about that. That was on my list because of your podcast. I was like, I have to. Oh, you know what? I pulled up a frosé recipe. I guess it's got some sugar.
Sure.
And lemon juice blended with it. So that sounds about right.
Those are two popular ones in World Showcase. No, we don't judge when you're there. One of my funny stories, on the meal plan now, one of the great things is you can get alcohol on your meal plan. Mm-hmm. And I remember specifically, maybe I did this more than once. I think I did in this beach club too, but I did it in the French Quarter. I remember I don't always get breakfast like at the quick service there or any of the resorts. I usually
just do it in the parks.
Yeah, I had extras, or I don't do breakfast at all, or do my cinnamon buns. But anyways, I went in there. Now you don't want to waste a drink. You already got a coffee mug. You got your right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You get the
right. You've got your
refill mugs, right? So you don't really need a drink, but I could get a beer, so I got a beer with breakfast. Now, I felt a little weird. Okay. I'm one of those people that feels a little weird when I go up to a cashier with strange things in my hand.
Yeah, I know.
I had to explain myself, but no, she laughed. She didn't care. She didn't judge.
At a place like Disney World where they have people from all over the globe, you got to believe they've seen weirder, right? Oh. Like, that's what I always tell myself. Like, sure, I cannot be the weirdest person that's come through here. So great
point. And I know my daughter, Lindsay, could attest to that. She can tell you some stories of working retail. She worked in the beach club, matter of fact, also. But yeah, she would tell me some funny things. Yeah, the dancers. I love this one. I love it. The entertainment. I don't know if it gets a lot of press or talked about a lot, but in Animal Kingdom, there's a lot of great entertainment, isn't there?
That park is, I don't know, I'm not, super, I get feely, like I get in my feels or whatever, but I usually fight that sort of thing, I don't want to be weepy and I don't want to be overly emotional, but something about that park in particular. My husband and I went to Thailand on our honeymoon. So when I go to Asia and I see like the flags draped across, it gets me. And then in Africa, there's just something about the soul in Africa that makes me. I
don't want to walk past when mom's always trucking along trying to get to the next fast pass. But for me, I love the entertainment, music.
Well, and they seem genuinely happy.
Yeah.
I think that's part of it, like that uninhibited, like joy. That's probably what it is that gets me. We
That's
tend to
great.
hold back, like I just said. So
Yeah, that's very true.
I like that.
It seems like there's different entertainment there all the time that I go. It's not always the same. But
that's a good thing.
I mean,
you don't want to be able to recite every.
Different bands are there, or a little bit dance party going on, and especially in Africa, but Asia too. I remember we were watching a sitar player. Speaking of Asia, and Mom told me that he was about finishing his contract, if you want to call that. And we were there. I recorded it too, but I remember Ken and I were sitting there going, "Wow, this is just." There was a fantastic, but there was a harp player too. I can remember that just seemed just really entertaining and interesting. So yeah, I'm all about the live music and entertainment for sure. So we're here for a trip report, Amy. When did you go to Disney World?
So we went last March, so just over a year ago in 2019. I should have pulled up the exact dates.
So we're reaching back. Yeah, one of our super geeks, Wendy Fox, said, she messaged me. She says, "Hey, we got to do a roundtable," and she gave me a subject too, because maybe you're going to run out of trip reports. So actually, when you contacted me, I thought I thought it was sooner than I didn't realize it was that far away. Okay, well, I hope we can remember. Did you bring up your pictures and take a reminisce through? This is fine.
Wait, so maybe I lied. This was February. I totally was off. It was February 19th through 26th, it looks like. So.
And who's in the unit that went?
It's my husband, Mike, and our son, Abram, and our daughter, Claire.
How old are they?
And they were 11 and 8.
Oh, great ages.
Yeah.
How often did you guys go to Disney World?
We took them for the first time, I think, in 2015.
Okay.
And then we went in 16. I think I'm getting off here. No, maybe we took them in 16, and then we went in 17, 18, 19.
Wow. So you've been 4 times in the last few years?
Yeah, the first trip, we thought we were doing it once, kind of checking. We thought we were checking it off the parenting list,
No kidding.
And we ended up, so my husband wanted to stay at Animal Kingdom. So we booked a bunk bed room. And when you walk into Animal Kingdom Lodge, it's amazing. And it's,
it is,
it's the high ceilings. It's so breathtaking, and it's so everything's going on. And the person who checked us in had said, "Oh, you booked a Savannah view. Did you want 2 queens?" And my husband said, "Well, I booked a bunk bed room."
Yeah.
And, he said, "Oh, okay, well, you'll be staying at our club level," which I had no idea what that was. Oh. And the whole time I'm thinking, what does that mean? Is this an upgrade charge? I didn't know what I was getting into.
Totally walked into it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That was my biggest, the whole pixie dust thing. Nothing, I don't foresee that ever happening again, but it was pretty good. And they sat us down at the concierge desk, handed us cocktails, and I was like, I honestly looked at Mike and was like, "When are we coming back here?"
This is working out pretty good so far.
Yeah, it did not take long to get me hooked. So yeah,
hook, line, and sinker in the first moments.
And we had both been as children.
Okay,
but
all right.
We were probably a little bit old at the time to really enjoy it, but
that age where nothing's really that exciting.
We were probably both a little too cool to enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. There's the word. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
That's great. So you think you're hooked now?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think, thankfully, he is too. So it's not.
Oh, he enjoyed it. Yeah, I was going to ask. Yeah. So Mike likes it too.
We talk about it all the time.
Oh, well, welcome to the Geeks. Well, that's how I started a podcast. We were talking about it all the time too. So it's like, maybe we can have these conversations on a podcast.
I love that. Well, and another thing I took away from you guys is that I'm constantly encouraging my kids. I'm like, you should really do the Disney College program. I'm planting that seed now.
Consider it. Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, this trip then, where did you stay? We love talking about the resorts. Tell us all about the resort you stayed at.
We stayed at the Boardwalk this time.
First time?
Yes. Yep.
Nice.
And we booked club level.
Well, because once you book it once, it's hard not to. Is that right?
It really is. It really,
it's
really
hard to
is.
downgrade, right? When I talk to people that are going for the first time, and most of the time they're looking to save. I mean, they all, if you're going for the first time, you realize how expensive it is. And, maybe the kids are young and they're going to go to All-Stars. But yeah, once I kind of skipped my family, we were Disney, Downtown Disney it was called at the time. The first two, I think the first two trips. Then we went right to Polynesian. Yeah. Yeah. That's tough.
Oh, I bet. We're pushers now. We tell everyone just book club level.
I didn't know about club level myself until I did the podcast. Yeah. So what'd you think of the boardwalk?
I really liked it. It's kind of equidistant, it seems like, between Epcot World Showcase and Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a little bit further to Hollywood. The atmosphere at night is really, really great.
Did you see some entertainment there?
Yeah, we did. We saw the hula hoop, the lady that does the lighted hula hoops at night, and the kids got to go. She called them up.
Oh, cool.
And they got to be part of that show. And then there's I don't know if he's a magician.
Yeah.
Or if he's the guy that lays on a bed of nails and things like that.
Street performer.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. And then, all the little food stands. Our room did face the lake there. So we were able to see the fireworks at night from Epcot. So that was really great. I didn't know going in because we did book a standard club level room. So I didn't know what kind of view we would have. So it was really great. We were right above the bakery. So I could see I think it's Margarita Joe's. Yeah, it was really great.
Could you smell the bakery from your room?
Yes.
That'd be brutal. That would.
Yeah. And we never hit it. It's kind of crazy. We never got to the bakery.
You never went to, isn't that right in the neighborhood too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you do? What do you do for food? Because they don't have a quick service in the boardwalk, correct?
Right. So there is the pizza window on the boardwalk, and there's Ample Hills and then the bakery. But we ended up going to the club level lounge a lot.
Oh, good choice then. Yeah.
A really great breakfast. And then they have snacks throughout the day. The snacks were kind of light. They had fruit, like trail mix, things like that.
What'd they do for breakfast?
Oh my gosh, everything. I'm assuming, I don't know, is the bakery at the boardwalk a Disney specific, or is it, if you don't know, it had a ton of baked goods. So, I love bagels and lox. So I had that every single day. And then they had an omelet bar. They had oatmeal and grits and charcuterie every meal. They have.
You got me on charcuterie.
Yeah. And that's at night it's amazing.
Well,
the chef from Flying Fish.
Oh boy.
I don't know if he's the head chef. His name's Reggie. But he came up and he did like a garlic risotto, and then they had scallops one night. There was shrimp another night. There was steak.
Oh my gosh.
So it's the tapas. Yeah, it's tapas style. Yeah. So it's small plates.
Yeah.
But it's not like they're punching a card. You can go up as many or as few times as you please. So if you think about the fact that you're getting essentially signature food.
Yeah.
For a family of 4, depending on the deal, obviously, you can really
make it work.
Soften the blow, I guess, of that room. Yeah, the room cost is astronomical.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Not always. But, when you look at it at first, you're like, oh, gosh.
Right.
But if you factor that in, I feel like it can be a value, especially because at night, they have whatever cocktail you'd ask for. They have it. They'll make it for you.
Oh, really? Full bar.
Yes. So, yep. At dinner time, there's always wine. There's beer.
Sure. But they have a lot of beer choices?
Yes. I don't remember them specifically.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's good to know that they had
brews.
Yeah. A craft ones.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think they had like a ton.
Yeah. It's all right. I'm sure you can find something.
In the cooler, I know there was always like Bud Light, Budweiser. I feel like there was Coors. I don't remember. I'd have to ask Mike.
That's all right.
Beer dude, but yeah.
No, it's all good. That's amazing. You really,
It really is. I know Mama said before that you guys had never stayed Club Level, but you got to try it at least once.
yeah, I know.
Someday for research purposes.
Exactly. That's
or have someone sneak you up to the lounge at least.
I'm already putting on 9 pounds per trip. Well, I wonder what that would do to me. That's. Yeah. What about the pool? Were you able to get into? You guys are from the north. I don't know. This is February we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The kids go in the water anyway. Weather. Oh, did you?
Yeah,
good.
We did. It was really sunny and warm.
It was warm enough. Good.
I really don't recall rain at all. I'm sure there was at some point. I feel like maybe we woke up to wet, but never during the day.
Yeah.
And if it did, it was really short-lived. But we did like the clown. He's not the most attractive clown, but the slide is fast. The kids really enjoyed it. I know when we got to the pool one night, it was pretty close to closing time. I walked up to the lifeguards and just asked, I said, if we were not here, would you have to stay? And they said yes. So I told the kids, I'm like, well, you may as well stay till 9 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they played quite a while. And then when they got out of the pool, one thing that I saw, my husband actually pointed it out. He said that guy has not stopped scanning the pool.
Yeah.
Like, even though nobody was in it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Every lifeguard, they just side to side constantly. So
right.
It kind of gives you the warm fuzzies about.
Yeah, they have a system.
Kids play in it. Yeah. They really
it's kind of weird to watch. I don't know. That would drive me nuts, I think. That all
yeah, it would me too. But it gives you a sense of comfort as far as like kind of letting your kids. So mine are older, but when they were younger, it'll make you feel good about letting them run.
Yeah. Well, you enjoyed the creepy clown pool. That's good.
They sure did.
I'm not freaked out by clowns.
No.
That's not one of those things. I haven't watched the Stephen King It movie, although Mom and my son, that probably would freak people out. That's why.
I hate that. I hate being scared. I'd rather watch a funny movie.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I kind of have. Yeah. Mom, she has nightmares and stuff. Talks in her sleep. No. She loves that stuff, and I've kind of dropped that on my list of things to watch. How was the transportation?
It was great. We walked between Epcot and World Showcase mostly.
Yeah, of course. That's so great. Yeah. Location is the best, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It really is. We used the resort buses for Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. I only remember one day, and I feel like it was going to Magic Kingdom where it wasn't like we were waiting an hour or anything like that. It was pretty quick. It just kept getting delayed. You'd watch the timer and it would say 8:45 and then it'd go to 8:55, but it was never excessive.
Okay, good.
So it was fine. We did use Lyft the day that we went down to Disney Springs. Yeah. And again, it was fine. We had like a 50% off code. Okay. So I don't think it was more than $20 round trip.
Yeah.
So it was good. It was really good.
Good.
No complaints.
Deal. So the boardwalk, would you go back there then?
I would. The only downside, if you can call it that, the room that we had was huge. It had like a whole living area, and the living area did have a pull-out sofa. It still has carpet, and I know that the feelings about carpet are sort of mixed. It just had that Florida humid
moisture,
mildew odor.
Oh,
yeah. I'm the only one that noticed it. Yeah. My husband, he thought I was crazy. No one else really. And I mean, once you're in it and you kind of have the air conditioning going, you don't notice it anymore.
Yeah.
It was clean. It was nice. And then I remember reading in the touring plans book about people sort of giving the deluxe resorts lower marks on the quiet level. And I did find that to be true. There was a family staying in the room next to us, and they had a little boy named Logan. And we all know Logan because every morning Logan would wake up crying and we would hear him. And so that became like the thing we would say, thanks a lot, Logan. But,
wow. I didn't know. Yeah. I don't know if I've heard that or noticed. Although Glenn Kessler noticed when we were at Old Key West, he was sleeping in my couch and there was an argument.
That's right.
He was saying there was
that would be uncomfortable.
A really serious Yeah, like drag them.
This was nothing like that.
No, but still, I don't know that I've heard that very often. Interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't enough that I would never go back. I would just.
You think you'd try the beach club? Have you ever tried the beach club?
I haven't. We stayed at Yacht Club
okay.
the time before this one, and I loved Yacht Club.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it. That lobby.
Yeah.
It's so quiet. We walked through the lobby and saw a dude like napping in the lobby. And then we left, and I don't remember exactly where we went, but then we came back and he was still in that same spot napping. So that's how quiet the Yacht Club is.
To be fair, in Disney World, there's a lot of times you see some dudes napping.
Yeah. Well, a day in the parks, I totally get it.
It tends to wear you out. Mm-hmm. I'm probably that dude napping in the American Experience show. So. Yeah.
Totally.
When the lights go out, I say, okay, I'm going to keep my eyes, the lids just get heavy sometimes.
Yep.
I took a picture of Ken.
You get a full belly and then a dark room. It's easy.
Yeah. I took a picture of Ken, I think on the monorail, catching a couple Z's. Yes. Well, let's get into our favorite topic. I don't know. Is it your favorite? I know it's mine. You probably wouldn't listen to this podcast if you didn't love talking food or listening to food stories. So I want to hear all your good food stories. I see, so you had some good ones before over in the resort section of your questions, Festival of the Arts you were there for.
Yes.
Did you have some good treats?
I loved that.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, we really did.
First time?
Yes, we'd been to Flower and Garden, but not Festival of the Arts.
Yeah, isn't it great?
I'm so somewhat similar.
Yeah, it's true.
The plants obviously are beautiful at Flower and Garden, but Festival of the Arts was great. The poutine in Canada, that was one. I live pretty close to the Canadian border,
right? And
I know people talk, but I had never. It just didn't sound great to me. But then I kept hearing about it. I know Holly had referenced it a lot on the Ear Show, so we tried it, and that was a big hit. It's so good. Even the warm gravy in 80-degree weather was really good. The sushi donut we all liked. And the kids, it's, what I love about those festivals is that my kids are so open to trying anything.
Wow. That's not kid-like. Yeah.
Yeah, they liked the sushi. Not every part of it, but they enjoyed that. They liked the samosas. I think that was Flower and Garden a couple years ago, but the Indian samosas they really liked. I love beef Wellington, so the mini beef Wellington, that was amazing.
Right.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
I totally recommend.
So what's sushi and donut doesn't seem to me to go together.
I know.
Is it really a donut and it's real sushi?
No, it's just sushi, like a hand roll in a circle, and then
okay.
So it's nothing. It's not a donut.
No, I'm all with you there with the beef Wellington. I was thinking filet. They have filet mignon. Is that the same thing?
It was filet, but it's wrapped in phyllo dough.
Oh, okay.
So, and then it's got, I don't remember exactly what type of sauce, but there's like a mushroom gravy.
Oh, yeah.
On top of the filet, and then it's baked in the. I'm sorry, I said phyllo. It's puffed pastry.
We're recording this during my dinner time, Amy. Just it's gonna be rough, and I like your capital letters, big amazing for so that good. Beef Wellington, right? And Norway Baker. What's your favorite at Norway Bakery? I think there's some great things there too. I love that one.
We didn't get the school bread.
Okay.
We got it's a pretzel that's got almond on it. I don't remember exactly what that's called.
Almond pretzel.
Oh, well, that's easy enough. Yeah. That was good. And then
Lindsay's talked about that one.
Yeah. That's good to know. Just keep it simple, right? The Viking mousse. So it's a chocolate mousse dome.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That thing is so good, but it's so rich.
Yeah. Right.
A couple of bites and I was done. So that's a good shareable one.
Well, I'll tell you a gross story. When my oldest son, it was one of the early times when we first go into Disney World, and it was before the princess dinner in the Norway Pavilion. Before they brought princesses in there, and that was at the end, and that must be the word rich, because he went into the bathroom and we were getting a little concerned.
Oh.
because he wasn't coming out. And we went in there looking for him. He got sick on that rich chocolate mousse.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's funny the way you said that. It's still like that vision came back to me. But sorry about that.
You really have to discard your guilt about throwing food away when you're there. I think,
boy,
it's hard. That mentality is hard to let go of, but you can really make yourself miserable.
Do you remember? I told the story when one of my favorite restaurants, number 3, I call it, is the Beaches and Cream, and we were there, and everything was just.
Yeah, they forced you to get a dessert, right?
The guy, he was so good too. He was such a great waiter, and he come over. He was just a fun-loving guy, and I mean, maybe it was the whole week had kind of gotten up to me. I'm pretty good at packing it in, but I was like, and I love ice cream and I love Beaches and Cream, but I went in there going, "There's no way I can get down a No Way Jose. Like that thing is humongous, right?" And
I've never seen it, but I'll take your word for it.
And then he talked everybody into at least a scoop or so. And I think he ended up putting more than that. But I said, dude, I can't do it. And he's like, you don't have to eat it all.
Yeah.
You stinker.
You really don't. But then, if you're like me, I have this weird thing about food waste, and I feel
I do too. I was brought up that way.
I feel so guilty about it.
Absolutely. I was brought up that way. I felt guilty, but but it was part of the meal plan. I believe was which was amazing. Was it? Was it? I didn't get the whole No Way Jose, but it was a good size big sundae. I nearly finished it, Amy. I nearly finished it.
Yeah. Somehow you manage, right?
I was probably like a normal person.
Yeah, it's funny.
Well, perfect. All right, let's get into some food. Did you book some restaurants?
We had Ample Hills.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
We had the pizza window at the Boardwalk, which was really good.
People rave about Ample Hills.
Yeah, Ample Hills to me, I don't know. I feel like there's something wrong with me that. I don't get super excited about ice cream. It was fine. It wasn't, there's a bad ice cream out there. It just doesn't get me going, I guess.
I think that's true too. I hardly ever find one I don't like.
Yeah.
But pizza win. How's the pizza?
Of fudge in front of me. I'm down with that.
Most ladies like chocolate, don't they? Or something.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any that don't, unless they have an allergy or something. But how's the pizza in the pizza window?
I think it's good.
Good.
I remember it being sort of New York style pizza.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see if I can.
Well, they're trying to imitate. Well, New Jersey has the same. We first really experienced. We used to go year after year down to Wildwood, New Jersey on the boardwalk, and that.
I think that's my favorite type of pizza.
My family loves it too.
Yeah, Chicago style is not my bag.
That's a
we
deep
have
dish.
Here we call it Detroit style, so it's like a fluffier crust. But I like that thinner.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Sort of hand tossed foldable crust. So that was good. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, we have
simple,
a couple of famous ones down in New Haven, in Connecticut, near where Yale is and stuff, called Pepe's, and there's another one there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they claim to be the first pizza place, like in America, kind of thing.
Oh, right. That's interesting.
All my pizza connoisseurs will have to back me up on that.
Verify that, yeah.
But yeah, it's the same. It's brick oven, thin crust pizza. Good stuff. All right.
Yeah.
How about sit-down restaurants? Did you do any sit-down restaurants?
We didn't do a ton.
Okay.
We did Be Our Guest.
For dinner?
Yes. And we were seated in that, is it the West Wing?
Yeah.
The dark room? Yeah. We were seated there. It was really good. Both my kids were Disney adults at that time. So
Disney adults. I had to think about that for a second.
Oh, yeah. I just looked, I'm like, oh, this is a $70 meal. I looked at both of them. I'm like, you're getting the steak. You don't even get to pick. You're not ordering chicken nuggets.
Wow.
But yeah, everything was really good. The filet, I like it medium rare, so it was perfectly done. Mike had the seafood stew. I don't remember what the French name for it is exactly, but he said it was good. But he did end up finishing Claire's filet. So
that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, we didn't love the French onion soup.
Really?
Yeah, but you know what? It wasn't super crusty.
Okay.
The cheese wasn't bubbly the way I feel like it just wasn't.
Did you ever have the one over in the French Pavilion?
No, but I did hear, I don't recall exactly who I was listening to, but someone told me that the French onion soup at Be Our Guest is actually vegetarian.
Okay.
So the stock is like a vegetable or a mushroom stock. It's not beef stock, so it's a little bit different.
All right.
So that might have had something to do with it. It's just not as rich. And we did get a charcuterie board, which was amazing.
Ooh, I like that. You got a lot of that for this trip.
We did. Yeah, we're suckers for it. And then dessert, the gray stuff. It really is delicious. Highly recommend. And the macaroons there were phenomenal. They were amazing.
Good deal. You obviously were not on a meal plan.
We weren't.
Because you're on club level.
We've never done that.
For club level, you don't need to be, right?
I know. Like. But you know what? I'm this next trip that we're booked for, I'm looking into it. I mean, we haven't booked a meal plan, but we're splitting the stay this time.
Okay.
Between Pop and then Beach Club level.
All right.
So I am interested, if something happens that we were rolled into a free dining, I would be excited to try it just because I feel like we don't sit down for meals a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every family's different. That's definitely the thing. Yeah. New people will ask me, would we recommend the meal plan? And it's always, the answer is it depends. And you got to dig into it a little bit for sure. I had a friend that before we ever went, he said, it's only worth it if it's free, which I'm like, that's not a good answer. That means it's not worth it. But it's not really free either.
Right. Yeah. You're paying for it one way or another, I'm sure.
Well, you got to pay full price for the room. So
yeah, I feel like it would, this is something I learned, I guess, on the trip, is that my family can get hangry.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that would help with, having a designated time. We're going to sit down and eat at this point rather than we're just going to run here and order along the way. And
yeah,
that's part of the learning curve.
What's your plans for your next trip? Are you going to do sit downs?
We're booked for June 23rd and we're staying our first 3 nights at Pop. And then we are staying, maybe it's 4, no, it's 3 nights. And then we're staying another 4 nights at Beach Club at club level. So I booked the Be Our Guest breakfast while I was talking to you and Brian Wall the other night.
That's right.
Yes. And then I booked.
That was last night.
Oh yeah. Gosh, they're all running together now.
No kidding. Yeah.
We booked Rose and Crown just for the tea. We booked Storybook Dining. And then I booked, not Tusker House, the other one, Yuck and Yeti.
Okay.
So we're going to try some out. I'm trying to push them all into that first 4 days just because we won't be club level. But, if we have to spread them out, that won't be a big deal.
That sounds like...
I'm just hoping I get there. That's my...
So not a lot of... How about quick serve? What's some of you guys' favorite quick serves to do?
I like everything in World Showcase is what I would probably say.
Everything.
Yes.
I love World Showcase.
I really liked everything. The France Pavilion everything's so good.
Yeah. What do you like to get in there?
Oh gosh. Well, we hit the bakery pretty hard. The croissants. Yeah, I know.
We hit it hard.
And the macarons.
They remembered you?
Yeah, no.
Those are the Beckners.
No. Yeah.
Here they come. Stock up. The Beckners
the fish
are coming.
And chips.
Yeah.
The fish and chips I don't care what Kevin Carey-Salem says. They're amazing.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's a bad influence. That's great. People love that. They always talk about those fish and chips.
I think it's amazing. And it might just have something to do with it's so fresh.
Okay.
But that was good.
It's a pretty good value, I think.
Yeah. Oh, you know where else we ate? We ate at Chicken Guy.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
How did that work out?
And it was good. It was really good.
I really love his television show.
Yeah.
The guy?
It's
What's his name?
churched up chicken tenders, Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The dives, what is it? Dives,
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
something like that. Yeah, I love that show. That's my kind of food. The places that he goes to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like real chef. Well, it's just good comfort food most of the time.
Yes. And so that was my other thing is the ESPN Club.
Yeah.
And the food there is great. I would recommend it to anyone.
Isn't that are you like the second one I just talked to that said the same thing? Like in a row.
I think I had a turkey Reuben the one time we were there, and it's amazing. The kids had nachos, and they were great.
Yeah. Yes. They're huge, right?
Yeah. And the atmosphere is a ton of fun. So the night that we got there, we flew Southwest, and it was during that time when all the 747s, I think, were grounded.
Yeah. No.
I think.
Is that the plane? I forget which plane it was. Yeah.
I don't recall exactly, but at that time, Southwest was having an issue with their maintenance or something like that. So they grounded a bunch of planes.
Yeah.
And so we lost a day, essentially.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. Oh, it was so frustrating.
That's traumatic.
It really, really was. When we got onto Magical Express, it was late. It was close to 11, I think. And I asked the bus driver, how long is this drive? And he said, I don't know, 20 minutes or so.
Right. 20,
so I
minutes.
called the front desk and I was saying, well, what, is there anywhere we can eat? Because our one flight had been delayed where we had time enough to basically get to our next gate. So we hadn't eaten.
Oh, and you were going to the Boardwalk, which doesn't have a lot of options.
Yes. I was getting panicky.
For nighttime.
So thankfully, as soon as we got to the room, we called room service. Room service at the Boardwalk is actually the ESPN Club food. A more limited menu.
Okay.
But it's good. It was solid. It was really good food.
Yeah.
Yeah. I totally recommend it. And we did, so we're Michigan State fans. And while we were there, they were playing Michigan. And so we that was the one thing my son asked when I said, well, what's on your must-to-do list?
Yeah.
He wanted to watch that game at the ESPN Club. So
basketball.
It was really great. Yeah, basketball. Yep.
I was going through my sports.
Yes. Yeah. What time of year?
I was like, I don't know. I'm a big sports fan, but if you're not, maybe I hear me tell this story. We were in World Showcase and Mom and Judy I don't know why, for whatever reason, we didn't have something or we were changing something that we had booked. And I'm like, I was just going to take a shot. And I was like, how about ESPN? And they're like, okay. I'm like, really? Yeah. And they liked it. They liked the food. I
thought it was great.
Yeah. I love that kind of food. That's like sports bar food is like,
Yep.
That's great.
You can't really mess it up, I guess. But I think it's pretty good.
It probably skipped a lot in Disney talk. So I used to eat there a lot and hang around that spot when I was going to the conferences. That's why I knew it really well. Oh, yeah. That was a hangout spot.
For that game in particular, it got pretty hopping in there. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. What time were they open till?
Oh, gosh.
2 in the morning, right?
I think served until right at 11. But they must be open late. I mean,
I think you're right.
Bar.
It is. All right.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Any other food stories or lounges or drinks?
Oh my gosh. You know how many times I walked past that lounge in the Boardwalk and never stopped?
Oh, the Abracadabra bar?
Yeah. No. The other one inside. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's a small one. There's a small one there.
Yeah.
It's very...
we didn't hit a lot of lounges. It's a goal for this time.
It's hard when your kids are young. I never did that when my kids were young that I can think of. Although I think there's more options now than years ago too, for sure.
Well, and I mean, I feel like for better or for worse, having cocktails is a bigger part of culture right now than I feel like it was before. So maybe that has something to do with it also,
All right.
But we're
very good. All right. We did good with the food then. Let's go on. And did you do any things for the first time?
Yes, we rode Flight of Passage for the first time.
It's all in bold and exclamation points. Gosh. You guys are...
That ride is so beautiful. I loved it so much.
I'm amazed how much people are amazed by that ride. They get the same reaction from everybody.
And I had never seen the movie.
Right.
But I really enjoyed the ride. I keep saying, and I was going to say the one downfall is the pre-show where the guy keeps saying, So.
Well, I do cut out most of the ums in my podcast.
Oh, good.
So
good. Thank you.
That is something I painstakingly do in my
but the
editing.
Smells,
yeah.
It's so beautiful. And all of Pandora is just gorgeous. I loved it. I loved it a lot. We had never been able to ride Soarin'. It had been closed the last time we had been there.
Oh, wow.
And that ride is amazing.
So you weren't, I get this
so
sometimes
much.
where people feel disappointed with Soarin' now that Flight of Passage is there.
Oh, no. But I mean, I didn't have a frame of reference for it.
Yeah.
I had never ridden the old version. And so this was completely new to me. And I thought it was beautiful. I loved it. It was one that, you feel like invigorated after it's over.
I know I
I'm trying
do.
to think of what else we did for the first time. Festival of the Arts obviously was new to us.
Did you take some fun pictures around the Festival of the Arts?
Yes, we did. I'll have to send you some.
That's
or I'll post them later.
A lot of fun. Did you do any drawing or anything?
Yes, we did. We took a class, my daughter and I. She likes to draw. So we took it was like a gestures class with Todd Bright.
Oh.
And he was an animator that worked on Hunchback, and I know Lilo and Stitch. I can't remember everything, but he worked there when it was an operational studio. And he's great. I follow him on Instagram, and he's really responsive. I posted a picture of he and my daughter, and I tagged him in it, and he referenced, I went to do something and my pencil flew out of my hand. And so when I posted that picture and tagged him in it, he said, I remember the pencil. So I found it to be a really great experience. You know what? I almost forgot. I did hit La Cava del Tequila.
Oh, yes. You did.
For my avocado margarita. So
did you go in and sit down and relax? Or just.
Not really.
Took
I
it and
went
run.
in
on the go.
to get it. Yeah, but I got carded. And I didn't bring my ID.
Yeah.
Because I just thought, well, I don't need anything but my Magic Band.
Yeah.
I texted Mike, and he came in and bought it for me, and he didn't get carded. It was silly.
Well, that must have make you feel good, right?
Let's hope that was it. Yeah. So I really enjoyed that, but it was so strong. I said, "Oh, you should taste this," and he said, "It's really good, but I don't know if you want to finish it." And we had stopped somewhere, and we were shopping, and all of a sudden I was like, "I'm feeling pretty loose right now." So I ended up I had to throw about a third of it away.
Really?
Because we hadn't. Oh my gosh! If I had kept going on an empty stomach, I was like, I'm going to be ripped up before lunchtime if I finish this thing. But it was good, and I'd love to sit down there and relax.
Yeah, they don't chintz on the.
No, they were generous with the poor. That's for sure.
That's great. Well,
yeah.
Well, I was going to say the next question was, what did you splurge on? You talked about club level. Mm-hmm. Anything else besides the booze that you were splurging on? Oh
my gosh. I feel like, so we sent our daughter to Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique.
Oh, great.
And yeah, it was a really good experience. We went to the Disney Spring location, which we had done the castle in the past.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because you're in the castle. But I think that Disney Springs location is a pretty good comparison.
It's just as good?
I would say so. They do this thing in the dressing room where the fairy godmother comes on to the mirror that I don't recall that happening at the castle location. And she talks to you, and it's super, super sweet. But when we walked in, of course, my daughter is like, looking at this window display of this beautiful gown that's got, all the extra glitter and and I thought, I said, oh, she doesn't need that. But then my husband was like, well, it's only, I don't even remember how much more, $50 more. Yeah. I feel like 80 is sticking out in my mind.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting it. And then the fairy godmother was like, oh, do you want to try on shoes? Well, of course, my daughter's like, yes. So we ended up buying shoes and then this extra jewelry.
Wow.
And she looked amazing.
Right.
But the shoes were too big. And I said to the fairy godmother, I think these are too big. And she said, oh, well, we'll just put cotton balls in the toes. But the toes were open.
Oh.
And I just kind of rolled with it. I'm like, whatever. So then when we walked out of Bibbidi Bobbidi after the whole experience, she walked across. Mike was waiting and she like did this big reveal.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, you look so beautiful. And then she goes like, I really want to put my tennis shoes back on. So like, dang it. She took about 15 steps in those things. So it's a splurge. I'm glad we did it. We have some amazing pictures. And
that's great. Yeah. So biggest regret I have, we didn't know about that when my Lindsay was that age.
Yeah.
And she holds it against me to this day. So should be glad that. Yes.
I thought of that during that time.
There's two things she holds against me. That's one of them. And the other one is we did karate instead of dance lessons. So,
well,
yeah, I did. I was a horrible father. Well, to be honest, her mother was just as horrible. So,
yeah, it's not too late. She can take dance classes. I have adult friends who took tap and stuff.
That's right. It's never too late.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yep. The world is her oyster. So
good fun. You're a good storyteller, Amy. Keep telling stories.
Thank you.
You got any more pixie dust or unexpected moments or fun family moments?
Well, pixie dust, I guess not so much, but you are like in pixie dust land. So I feel like if you are fortunate enough to be there, that is pixie dust.
It's just maybe it's just you and me because everyone else that comes on this show has got some story.
I got a mother load my first trip. With that club level upgrade. So I don't expect too much more.
There you go.
But we'll hope.
Is it once
Maybe
a lifetime?
If I start handing it out, I'll start pixie dusting others and hopefully it'll come back to me.
It's just this running joke with Mom and I now because she picked up on that same thing too. Like she'll be talking to now that she's a travel agent or something, she'll hear stories from her clients too, talking about this happened to them. Because once they're out of our hands, once you book the trip for them and you do all the planning and the work and you get down to Disney World, I don't know if you know this, but you're better off. I mean, you could call us and stuff and we could, obviously we're going to answer questions or help, but if you've got an issue down there when you're down there, you're in the hands of Disney World and you're better off. We're not trying to slough, we're not trying to slough you off. But that's that's the kind of the policy, like definitely, work with Disney when you're down there. You're in their hands now. So, but we always hear, well, there's always something like, you gotta be kidding. They got upgraded,
Yeah. It's one of those things. I think you just have to
not think about it. Exactly. Well, that's true.
If you ever watch, Mike and I go to Las Vegas pretty frequently, and I feel like you always hear people say, oh, just slip the person a $20 bill and they'll give you a special view. And I've never tried it, but it's one of those things. Some people, I don't know. I feel like it's just that squeaky wheel gets the grease thing.
Yeah,
like some people just get that. And I don't know.
All right.
I'm not one of them. I'm usually just a grin and bear it type.
Well, you got a story here, unexpected moment.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
So we did the Caring for Giants tour at Animal Kingdom.
That's awesome. You guys must be animal lovers.
I don't remember. I don't think we had kids yet, but I watched this documentary about an elephant sanctuary in Tennessee way back. And I don't know why, but I was terribly obsessed with elephants after that. So I love this tour.
Yeah,
elephants are so darn cute.
Is this just elephants tour then? They don't combine.
Yes.
Right. They separate it, I think, now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We do have the Caring for, or the Up Close with Rhinos booked for June. So we were walking. It's a sweet moment, but it was also like, well, if that had been me, I would have done that a little bit differently. But we were walking.
She's judging now.
Between viewing stations, and all of a sudden this guy just stopped and got down on one knee and proposed to his girlfriend there.
On the tour?
And yes.
Maybe there's some significance to the animals tour.
Probably. I feel like she had an elephant tattoo or something, so she obviously was also an animal lover.
Yeah.
But it was funny because when he stopped, she said, "Oh, I can't." I'm sorry, I added that. Oh, she did not do that. She said, "I can't believe you're doing this here." And I'm thinking, "Oh man!" Like
you're like me either.
At that point, I hustled out because I'm like, I do not want to hear a no right now. I'm gonna get as far away from here as I can. But
oh wow,
that was sweet.
That's pretty cool.
And then Yeah.
When we saw the tour before they did this change, it was a combination of the elephants. We saw where they feed and stuff. One thing I remember, we were up on a level. Did you get inside what they call the barn?
No. Nope.
It was outside? Okay. But in the barn.
I remember them explaining why, but I don't recall exactly. Okay. So.
But they had squares where the elephants would be tied. The elephants were out, I think, most of them at the time. And the guys, the caretakers were talking about different things about the animals. But they asked us, do you know what the squares are? Can you guess what the squares are there for? Can you guess what the squares were around the elephant?
I don't know. Is that like the space they take up when they lay down or something?
Well, no, it's the space. It's for the caretakers not to cross because that's the area that they can reach. And they're mischievous little big guys.
Oh yeah.
With their,
I bet.
They play games on the grabbing stuff.
That's hysterical. See, the personality.
Right.
Is amazing. I think Evan was the name of our, I don't want to use the wrong term, but the zookeeper he was our guide sort of. So he was great. He was young and really enthusiastic. And it was funny because I don't even remember her name, but the matriarch, he said, she's not really a great mom. For some reason that made me laugh.
Well, I wonder why. Did he explain himself?
She wasn't a nurturer, I guess is what she wanted the babies to be weaned and on their own. She wasn't the type to,
what?
I
was thinking of this when you're telling your story, but I watched a YouTube video. I'm not sure how it came up on my phone, maybe because of my animal loving, but in India, there was a construction site and this baby elephant got stuck and the guys brought their excavating equipment and just started to put and move things so that the elephant could get out, the baby. And you could see the mother and the rest of the pack just pacing, just waiting. And they were so concerned. And then the baby comes out and you can tell they're excited and they start walking away. And the mother comes back to thank them, makes these gestures to them. It was just like you said, these big, gentle giants, the intelligence of them, I don't know. It's pretty fascinating. Yeah. So the documentary that I had seen was about a sanctuary in Tennessee, and they were taking in an elephant from a zoo. I feel like it was in Louisiana, and it was heartbreaking because the zookeeper, he had been with this elephant for 20 years, and they were bonded really deeply, but the zoo couldn't keep it up anymore. And so they were sending her to the sanctuary. They do this thing where they'll take two elephants and they'll put them in the same room, but there's steel beams or whatever between them just to sort of get them acquainted without endangering anyone. Right. So they seemed to be okay. And then they left them for the night and came back in the morning, and they're such pack animals that new elephant had pressed so hard against those bars that she had bent them to get closer to the other elephant. So I don't know. Yeah. That to me, I'm just that's amazing. It's just, I don't know. Yeah. Did everyone enjoy this? It was like a 2 hour tour. Is it 2 or 3 hours? Yeah. I'd say 2-ish. Okay. We had Marvelous. That was our cultural representative, and he was also fantastic. I had a lot of fun on it. I would totally do it again. Sounds like a great one. Yeah. And then we had a guy, there was a family. So it was the couple that got engaged, our family, and then another family. And there was a gentleman there. I was cracking up. He told all these, I call them dad jokes. Yeah. They're just corny, cheesy jokes. All right. But, good. Yeah. Yeah. So I had a bus driver like that. Yes. They were passing around the elephant poo. And this is such potty humor. I'm sorry. No, I love potty humor. Go for it. Yeah. And he sort of was pretending to examine it. Yeah. And then he put it behind his back. He kind of did this wide stance and dropped it behind him. So it's the dumbest thing, but I still to this day. So anyway, that was my. he had a way of doing it. That's great. Yes, and then I kept laughing, and his daughter said, "You got to stop because you're just going to keep encouraging him." But I thought he was hysterical. He's making zebra domes.
Yes, exactly.
Right? Did they tell you about the zebra?
Yes.
Did they tell you about the elephant poop?
No, they didn't.
You didn't get the elephant poop story.
Yeah. Yes, that they have to help that flower or whatever germinate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's interesting.
You could have told it for
amazing.
everybody. You could have asked the question.
Yeah. Next time I'll have that
Excuse
ready.
me, isn't the zebra domes from elephant poop?
Yeah, I'll examine the poop and say, can I find an actual zebra dome in here? If I crack this open, will there be a zebra dome inside?
See what they say.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to remember.
Just don't tell them you heard it from me.
I won't. It'll be a secret.
Actually, that's Brenda. Drink Wine Futrell, I believe. She's the rumor spreader.
Originator of that one?
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. And I see any family special moments, something with your son here? He was shopping?
Yeah.
He's a shopper?
He's not, but he
turned into one at Disney World.
2 trips ago, he got a set of ears with his name embroidered on them.
Yeah.
And he wore those things the entire trip. And then when we were packing, I said, well, do you want to bring your ears? And he said, oh no, I'm going to buy another set. And we walked every stand that had ears until he found the set he wanted. And then again, he wore them the entire trip. So
they're different?
I don't know.
Are there a lot of different ones for guys?
Yeah, they're just the ones that look like the Mickey pants, and then they have the tail on the back.
Yeah.
And then the black ears. The set before he had gotten looked like the typical Mouseketeer ones. So I don't know, something about that. Just the fact that he
got into it.
He's not worried about being cool. He's just.
Are your kids really into the Disney World?
Yeah, they are. They had a lot of fun.
Nice.
He's got a list of must-eat stuff for our next trip.
All right.
Man, we need to be there for a month because we're never going to get through any of it.
I'm looking through your notes here, Amy. I'm a little disappointed in this overrated one. You're going to have to explain yourself. What did you find out? What was overrated at Disney World?
I said that Disney Springs is overrated,
but why?
I have to preface that with the fact that I didn't get to do it for the lounge and dining experience. It was mostly bibbidi bobbidi doo boutique and then shopping. And on a normal day, I enjoy shopping, but on vacation, unless it's something I'm not gonna find at home, I don't care to spend my days in shops. So
Mom's the same way.
I loved the Christmas store. Yeah, I loved World of Disney. Yeah. But as far as making my way around Disney Springs to go to a Vera Bradley store, whatever, I'm just not that. I didn't get excited.
From that perspective, I'm not too upset because once you start, especially if you go without the kids or when they're older, you're going to change your mind, I think.
Yes. We're a couple years away from that, but we were saying this trip that it won't be long before they're able to kind of go off on their own.
Try the Void.
My other overrated thing was churros. Churros made me sad.
Really?
They weren't that great. They were not. They were hard. And you know who has a really good churro is Costco.
Disney did not have one as good as Costco. No, well, you don't hear that Costco very often. They might have been. I feel like Disney, they're feeding a lot of people. So I'm sure some of this stuff gets made ahead of time. Oh, yeah.
And I have a feeling that my churros were maybe not fresh from the fryer.
There you go. Yeah, that would make a difference. Truth be told, I don't think I've ever bought myself a churro. I think someone has given me a piece. Yeah. Although I do like that churro ice cream sandwich. Boy, I like that one.
No, that I haven't had, but don't waste your snack credit on the churros. That would just be my
all right.
My public service announcement.
We talked about underrated already.
Yes, ESPN Club is my underrated. Nice. I would highly recommend.
Anything off the top of your head?
My son thought the fact that there are TVs in every bathroom stall was just the greatest thing ever.
Oh, ESPN did?
Yeah.
Wow, that is special.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you have any good character meets with the kids?
Yes, my daughter did. That was one thing that we didn't focus on character meets, and I missed it terribly. I didn't think I would. So we did meet Buzz and Woody because we hadn't before.
Oh, good.
And I loved that. That was a lot of fun.
That could be a long line.
You know what? We just happened upon it.
Oh,
it was
good.
like we walked up and they were there and there was no line. Or it was a very short line.
They got to be tough.
Yeah,
Was
so
that
we
in
scored there.
Toy Story Land?
It was not.
Was it open?
No.
Yeah.
I think it was right when we walked into Hollywood Studios.
Oh, cool.
They were there.
Nice.
Toy Story Land was open, yeah.
All right.
And that was another first time, which I loved it. My daughter was dressed as Belle from Bibbidi Bobbidi, and then that night we went to be our guest. And so when we went to meet the Beast, he really played it up, and he danced with her, and then he grabbed her hand and kissed it. It's probably one of the best Disney pictures I've seen.
Really?
So, yeah, it was beautiful. He did a really good job. It was really sweet.
That's great when they do that. Perfect. Nice play by Mom.
Yeah.
Was that all planned?
Her. She said, well, since I'm going to Belle's Castle tonight, I think I'll get Belle the dress. So it worked out. She thought about it. Yeah.
Smart kid. That's hardcore.
Yeah.
Very nice. What's some of your fun things that your kids love to do at Disney World?
They like the rides. They like to ride just about everything.
Good.
Yes. They like the kid cot stuff. They're getting over it, I guess I would say.
Okay.
But they really like trying the different foods.
Yeah.
They're super excited for Star Wars Land.
Oh, yes.
They're really looking forward to that too. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. They're super excited. They're pretty happy. I honestly, they really roll with it when
That's
we're there.
good. You're lucky then.
Yeah. Well, we've had our moments. I just learned
my kids hated to go to World Showcase.
Oh, really?
Maybe it was the oldest one, and the rest of them chimed in right after him. He was the leader.
You know what, though? I don't know how old your oldest is, but when I went as a kid, Epcot was terribly boring to me. So for better or for worse, I know people like the OG Epcot, but I feel like they've done a good job bringing just enough in to make kids tolerate it so their parents can enjoy it.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah. They love the pools, I guess, is one thing my kids love.
Yeah.
They don't need a lot, but they love those pool days.
In February they're going in. They must love it.
Yeah. We've been so fortunate. That time of year, we've had beautiful weather.
They're going to love the beach club.
Good. You know what? We did get to experience Stormalong Bay when we stayed at Yacht Club, and they did love it.
Yeah, okay.
It was awesome.
Yeah, so you know. Well, let's get close to the end here, but I want to know if you learned anything new on this trip.
I did. So I need to plan a little bit more. We typically I'm not a binder mom. I'm not a Pinterest mom necessarily.
I got to ask you this. Maybe I'll have to cut this part. Did you book with Mom?
I did not for this trip because it was too far after the time when we booked. I
was thinking you
did.
If
I did for this upcoming trip.
This one in June.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about this trip.
No, for the June trip.
The one that we're talking about. Yes, I'm all booked with her, and I've enjoyed that.
I should have known that answer. I don't know, but you know.
Oh no, it's okay.
We don't talk that much.
No. She's doing her thing. You're doing yours. I get it. I don't want every minute timed out, but I do wish
that's good
that I had a better plan, because there was a moment at Epcot where it felt like things were breaking down a little bit. People were getting hangry. I finally I pulled up the app and I was like, okay, this has no wait. We're going to go do that. And then we sat through the Pixar shorts. And at that point I looked on the app and said, okay, now we're going to go do this. So
it's definitely a balance. We have always talked about that.
Yeah.
There's definitely a balance that maybe the more you go, the better you figure that out. Mm-hmm. For sure. And
I learned that I have to keep them fed because I don't get hungry, it seems like, as fast as they do. But when they do,
I have said this, that Disney World is a place of extremes. Mm-hmm. You're either extremely stuffed or you're extremely hungry. There's never any in between, or you're extremely hot or it's
Yes.
or cold. It's just like extremely stimulated.
It's so true.
It's such a place of extremes. Like nowhere I've ever experienced them ever, anywhere.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I feel like keeping them fed and having a little bit more of a general plan would definitely help. Now, of course, having a travel agent, I feel like that'll be beneficial with that.
Yes, definitely.
They've got more experience with it than I do. So
definitely leverage those guys.
Absolutely.
They'll bounce questions off them. They're very flexible, and they're gonna give you the best advice for sure. Well, what's your best advice for a newcomer then? A newbie?
I would tell them to work with a travel agent.
Thank you.
Yeah, totally. And I would say to plan, but don't be obsessed with the plan. Right.
You gotta have a plan B. Yeah. Don't worry about plan B. Sometimes plan B is better.
Yeah. And I feel like I heard someone say before, I don't recall exactly who it was, but it was on this podcast, but they said when it starts to feel like you're overwhelmed, you have to stop and figure out like what is going to make you and your family happy at this exact moment.
That's right.
And then do that.
Yeah. It's not sticking to the plan.
Yeah. So maybe you don't want to.
They might not even know the plan.
Right. Yeah, they don't need to, right? They're on a need to know basis yet.
They're not going to notice the difference.
That would be it.
Yeah, it's
and I think another one is that you really have to me anyway, going into this upcoming trip, I'm telling myself, I'll be back. So if there's something that we don't get to, we'll be back. Now, I know that's not the reality for everyone, but it helps me get, there's always going to be something that I'll say, well, I wish I would have been able to do this, but.
So what are you looking forward to now for the next trip?
I'm really looking forward. I'm not the hugest Star Wars fan in the world, but I am really looking forward to seeing that whole part of Hollywood Studios. I'm looking forward to seeing Hollywood Studios without all the barricades. That was a disappointment at our last trip because you couldn't even walk around that park.
That's so true. There's been so much construction. It's nice when it's done. That is very true. It's like, the Epcot is the front.
Oh my gosh. I'm so panicked about Ratatouille.
So tore up.
You don't understand how we have been wanting. I keep telling myself like, it's not going to be done. But I really want it to be done, but I don't think it will be. I'm hopeful, but even if it's not, there's still the 2 Star Wars rides and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway that we'll get to ride. So
that's right. Those are,
and like I said, the other one will be there next time.
There's so much new stuff coming. It's crazy. But it's exciting for sure.
It is. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to trying Pop Century. It'll be my first non-deluxe resort.
You'll get to try the Skyliner too.
Yes. I'm super pumped about it.
That's a great perk there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be easy transferring too.
Yes.
You're going to go from Pop on just get on the Skyliner and.
Yep. I have it planned so that our transfer day is an Epcot day. So it'll be easy peasy.
I think you're excited. Right. That is a good plan. Yes. You're already doing you're thinking about where you're going to be and.
Totally.
More than before. Amy, you've been you're so active in our private Facebook group. I appreciate all that. I'm so glad you reached out to me. Yeah. Anyone listening, I tried to get everybody that asked me to come on the show. And I don't seem to have a problem doing it so far. So it's definitely don't think that I won't say yes.
Yeah. It was fun.
Or I won't say, I'm not going to say no.
Like a total Facebook eye roller, when I scroll through my feed and everyone's whining. So it is a bright spot, I got to tell you, the Facebook group. So I really enjoy it.
Well, you're one of those. You're the reason why.
And good job, geeks.
Yes. People like you. It's fascinating, isn't it? How I've been having this revelation the last few episodes I've done with the podcast. There's just a warmness to our people that are part of our group. And you were on with some of I do my Facebook lives inside the private Facebook group.
Yes.
And we all kind of know each other.
Yeah, it's nice. It really is.
It's authentic.
I know Tony Ann and Dave are like, I don't know them, but I do know. I'm like, they're my homies. I love them, and it's all I found them through you. So
they're great too, and I hope that you get to go to a grand Geek and Gathering one day.
Listen, I'm hoping that I can book that as my bounce back. I just got to hustle my husband into it. So
yes, the bounce back's a great deal. So definitely when you're down there,
yes.
You can get the number from us before you go down there. We can call it for you while you're there, or you can call it either way. So
perfect.
So definitely,
that's awesome.
They don't leave usually. Sometimes you'll see like they'll leave something in your room about the bounce back, but not often. Not always. So.
I guess that is something I would say to people is sort of be prepared for that, because our last trip, I got the bounce back offer under the door and I didn't understand that you had to book it that day.
Yeah, so before you leave.
I would say,
before you check out.
If people want to take advantage of that, sort of be prepared.
And I think
that's a good thing to know.
There's a couple of reasons why it's a good deal. First of all, prices will go up. If you book a year away, there's a good chance the price is going to go up from that time that you book, but you're going to hold that price if you book a year in advance. And they have a great discount usually. It's not always the same. Right now, I think they've been running like a percentage off the room.
Yes.
So, I mean, they could change at any time, but that's generally
well, and I feel like I've found that the percentage off the room always trumps whatever else they've got going on.
I think you're right. I would.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
So we were able to.
I'm not kidding when I say that's a great deal. Yeah.
Yeah. No. It doesn't seem to be beatable at this point, from what I can tell. Every time I've compared, like this trip, we're getting, I think, 20% off at Pop and 30% off. It's not a bounce back. They send you a code, like as a return guest.
And there's no risk. You have very little risk. But put down a $200 deposit, and you could always cancel it.
Everything that's come since then has not been able to beat the deal.
Yep.
So
good.
I think that's a good.
That is great advice.
Have your $200 in hand, ready to book.
If you know you're going back year after year, that is something you definitely should do. Well, you've been so much fun. Thanks for reaching out again, and stay in touch with us. All right. Well,
I will.
I know you will, because
I will. I got nothing else going on right now. I'm home.
Plus, we got to get that trip in for you too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm excited for it.
Thanks, Amy.
Thanks, Kurt. Have a good one.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Great job, Amy, doing your trip report. So glad you're now a super geek. She's been very active in our private Facebook group. And yeah, I still giggle about elephant poop. I love the animals. I love those stories from the animal tours. Great job, Amy, with all of your trip report. I hope I get to meet you too down in the parks. We're going to talk about G3 here in a second. But first, the Geek of the Week. I got a Starbucks coffee card and thank you card going out to Bob Furlan. Yeah, Bob booked a Disney World trip with Mama this past week. So thank you so much for booking with Mama, Bob. And he's been emailing me. He's one of these guys that's probably not in Facebook, and that is totally okay with me. I'm glad when you guys send me emails or contact me some other way and say hi, and especially when you book with our travel agents. So thank you, Bob, for doing that. And you're my Geek of the Week this week. With all this staying at home, it's really important to book your trips and dream about that next trip. I know the one I'm dreaming about big time is the Grand Geek and Gathering, the Geek and Family Reunion down to Disney World in February of 2021. We are actively planning and promoting the next Grand Geek and Gathering. Book your trip. We got lots of activities going to be happening like we did last time. And it's going to be Thursday, February 18th. We're going to kick it off. There'll be a bunch of activities that weekend coming up, including the Kessler Run Game, February 20th. If you want to know about what the Kessler Run Game is, and the Bingo Scavenger Hunt, go out to my website, geekinonww.com. You'll find a listing and explanation of what those things are. We'll have lots of prizes available for those events. It's so much fun. We'll have a big family reunion picture at Epcot on Sunday, February 21st, about 10 a.m. And then after the picture and gathering, we'll go over to the Mexican Pavilion for some of my It's one of my favorite pavilions. It is my favorite pavilion. It's the frozen lime margaritas. You can have regular ones on the rocks if you like. And we'll have great fun over there. Have some nachos too, and great conversation and meeting all the new geeks and the geeks that are coming back. We've got a lot of people coming back. I started a private Facebook group, the Geek and Family Reunion G3. If you'd like to be a part of that, let me know. We've already got 72 members in there. Geeks are booking their trip. They're contacting our travel agents. So if you haven't gotten your room yet, it's a good time to book that February Grand Geek and Gathering with us. We would love to see you there. Hey, the intro this week was from Jamie Givens, who was at the G3 last time. I was posting out in my Facebook group the beer koozies that listeners have given me, and Jamie's one of those. And I love them because I love beer koozies. I thought it was just kind of fun because I hadn't been out on my grill very often. So I was having my Miller Lights and sharing my beer koozies that listeners have given to me. And what I like about them is they represent the places where my listeners live. Then Jamie lives in Georgia, and she sent me a koozie that was, I think it was like a beef market or a barbecue kind of place. And so I had a bunch of those like that. So thank you, Jamie. Great intro. I'd love to hear some more intros from you guys. I'm all out of them. And if you record them, just send them to me via email, kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. Create it for us. It's easy. Use your phone. It's fun. I can suggest that you just tell us your name, where you're from, and a fun Disney World fact about yourself. And you go geeking on WDW with Curtis and the whole Geekin family. Thank you so much for everyone who supports us on the podcast. One way that they do that is through patreon.com. We have 49 listeners who make monthly donations to our show. It's so exciting. It was organic the way that it started. And thank you to Glenn Kessler, Kevin Curtis Allen, that helped do that at our 5th year anniversary. I'm so amazed and grateful for your support, geeks. Go out to patreon.com/geekinonwdw if you'd like to support us through Patreon. We really appreciate it. I've got 2 episodes of live recordings that I need to get out this week. I just realized I didn't release number 27, and I've got 28 ready to go too. This is from my January trip that we did this past January, and I've got some live recordings. I think there's 13 or 14 out there right now. So if you join the patreon.com, you'll be able to listen to those. And if you want to get a sample of it, there's some that are out there that are available, even if you're not a Patreon supporter. So go check that out at patreon.com/geekinonwdw. I made a mistake that I have 49 Patreon supporters, and I was looking at that and I said, oh, shucks. So, oh, well, what are you going to do? And then just as I said that to myself and I was editing this outro, I get an email from Patreon that I got a new Patreon supporter. So thank you so much, Becky Smith, for your $10 donation to the show. And first of all, it's just so awesome to me. My heart just soars when I get these emails for new Patreon supporters. It just is, it's not easy being a podcaster sometimes. Sometimes you wonder if anyone's listening. When you get this Patreon support, you feel so legit. That's all I can say. It's so exciting to me. Thank you so much, Becky, and all the others. And now I'm not a liar. It is 49 Patreon supporters. Thank you to all of you who support us here at the show. I do really appreciate it. And each week we share awesome tips for your Disney trip planning. We're even more awesome live. Contact Mama, Auntie Judy. Get them on the phone. Get EJ Cruz and Jennifer Galambos. We'd love to be your travel guides. You can email Judy and Mama at travelandtiaras@gmail.com. You can find EJ and Jennifer on their little Dole Whips page. Get a hold of us. We're authorized Disney planning agency through Fairy Tale Concierge. Yeah, we're still booking trips. We got people reaching out to us. And if you've got questions, there's a lot of kinds of information coming out. We get direct information from Disney World because we are travel agents. So if you want to hear the real official story, contact them, reach out to them. If you have any questions whatsoever, they'll be glad to help you. And definitely reach out to me if you'd like to do a trip report. I'm kind of out of trip reports. I don't know if you got a trip that you can remember. Maybe you got all the pictures. You want to do that. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing some roundtables. I got a couple roundtables coming up. I got Jeff Kessler coming up with a trip report, Glenn's brother. And then we've got a couple of roundtables that were really fun. One was from our Super Geeks, bringing them back on, and one was from some of my Patreon supporters. So I'm looking forward to bring those to you. And I'm going to be reaching out to more folks to do some more recordings because we're just powering through this really strange time. And we love when you go geeking with us every single day. Thanks for going geeking with us. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day. And I hope all your dreams come true. Keep dreaming, geeks.
I think I'm ready. I don't know. To go.
Excellent. I really haven't read
Yes.
your notes. I haven't read your notes
That's
all the way
okay.
through. I've done this before, though.
Yeah, you're not a rookie.
Yeah. Not my first rodeo.
Yeah,
Oh, you got a dog.
I do. He's squeaking.
He's got a squeaky toy.
Yeah, he wants mommy to play. All right, go lay down.
My Luke, he had some squeaky toys, but he keeps killing them and taking the squeaky out.
Yep. He does that too. Just for some reason, this one bear he hasn't killed yet.
What kind of dog is he?
He's a German short-haired pointer.
Oh, he's a big dog then,
So,
right? Yeah.
Yeah. He's about average size, like 65 pounds, but our last one was a big boy. He was like 90. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I just fattened him up over time. This one's little compared to our old one.
We just fed the Labrador Retrievers, the two of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Labrador Retrievers, the best thing in the world is dinner time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, this guy, the best thing is walk. Like, he's a hunting breed, so he wants to be out sniffing around.
Mine, I like that. That's the second best thing.
Yeah. But food is first.
You ever see that joke, difference between cats and dogs?
I don't know. I don't think so.
This whole stay-at-home thing made me think of it because it starts out, well, first it does the dog. It says, oh, it's time to eat. That's my favorite time. Then it's like, it's time to play. Oh, that's my favorite time. And it's time to go for a walk. It's, oh, that's my favorite. And he just lists all these things, right? And the dog's so enthusiastically happy. Then the cat's first line is 957 days into my captivity. It starts going into this whole, it's hysterical.
That sounds about right.
Google that. It's funny. I tried to kill the captors. He calls them the captors.
Oh yes, I have. I have seen that meme.
Walked underneath their legs on the top of the stairs, but failed to trip them.
Didn't succeed.
It's like all this. All right,
that's funny.
All right, Amy, you've been probably waiting to do a trip report forever.
Well, I didn't. I knew you usually had a pretty steady supply, of people to talk to. So I never reached out. And then that one when you said, oh, I don't have any in the backlog. I was like, oh, well, I don't have anything super recent, but
absolutely.
I can talk.
Can you talk? All right. Can we talk?
Yes.
Can we talk here? Nice. Perfect. Yeah. There's times when I think the audience certainly is big enough where I'm never going to have a problem, I don't think. But sometimes I feel like people are going to ask and I'm going to get a backlog and I'm not going to be able to get to everybody. Yeah. But it's not been true. I think.
That's good.
I don't know.
I know I listen to, I don't listen to like everyone out there, but I do listen to Mike Rallman. And I know I don't know if he said it or if someone else said that he's like got a year on the books already.
Oh my gosh.
Like, that is madness. But he must be working for a really big agency. I don't know. how it all works. But
been around.
He's also been around forever. Yeah.
Yeah. Twice as long as us. But I think, I don't know what his agency hooks are, but yeah, I think the agency was there before he was too.
Right.
So I don't know. I've had him on the show.
Yeah. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
I've heard them all. I started at number 1.
How long you been listening?
So we booked our trip, the one that we're about to talk to about. I think it was probably the end of 2018 is when we booked.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was super excited about it. So I started, maybe it was 17. I don't know, but I was excited. So I started just, searching for Disney podcasts. I had already binged on a bunch of, serious topic ones. So when I did that, I just put it in my Apple search, and that was how I found it.
Right.
So my commute is just about 35 minutes long.
Okay.
So I would listen to them every day. And then once I got to I didn't have any more in my Apple queue, then I went back to the website and started listening from the beginning.
Awesome.
Yeah. So a couple years now, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's do this. You ready?
Okay. Yep. I'm ready.
I'm ready. Great job.
Thank you.
I love this. I've had 4 people reach out to me to do trip reports in the last week or so.
That's awesome.
What was I saying? Jeff Kessler.
Oh, yes.
Was
it his first time with his family?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
That's cool.
But his kids are young.
Surprise.
His kids are young.
I just remember him doing the Christmas surprise video or something like that.
Oh, did they?
So
okay.
I think so.
Pretty awesome. We have a little private messenger group between Jeff, Kevin, Glenn, myself, and Brian Wall. Oh, and Rob Madiri.
Oh, I was going to say, you got to get Rob in there.
We have a little private messaging group that is constantly just going.
That's cool.
And I think the reason we have that is because my wife and Judy have one going with some other ladies. And these guys found out about it and started. It was probably Kevin who started it.
Yeah, he said that's unacceptable.
He's into that thing. Yeah, he's into that sort of thing. But
that's cool.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool group.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. So thanks for contributing to that.
It's my pleasure. Thank you. I really enjoyed it.
So this one will probably come out. You know what? I'll tell you what do I have in my? I feel like I've got one that I didn't copy to my computer yet. Downloads. Where am I? Documents. I got Nick and Carlin. I'm editing right now. Stephanie Bink's wedding. That was the local. That wedding story is crazy. She got
really
they were down there. Mom and Judy worked on this for 18 months, this wedding party. And then they closed the parks on Sunday. They had been there since Wednesday or Thursday.
Oh my gosh.
I got Christy and Jenny. I think I got,
you got some in the queue.
You're like the 4th or 5th one.
Nice.
That's coming out.
Let's see if I can stomach the sound of my own voice. That's a hard one.
No, don't worry. I know.
It's always weird hearing yourself,
It is. I'm so used to it
yeah.
Although I get 1-star reviews sometimes because my voice is too animated.
Really?
Look at that. You're too animated or something. Some stupid stuff.
People are ridiculous. It's just one of those things. Sometimes you see on the internet, people are just out there trying to be not nasty. So,
well, yeah, some people are just nasty and they love, that's what they do.
I don't ever remember a time when I've given something.
Why bother?
Right.
Wow.
Scroll past. What's going to do?
I'm really going to take my time to tell someone.
Yeah.
like my opinion even matters. Who cares?
Yeah.
I don't like
Seriously.
it. Move on. All right. This was awesome. I can even eat my dinner now.
Yes, go get your dinner. You need it.
Thanks. See you
later. Have a
later.
good weekend. Thank you.
Yeah, you too. Talk to you later.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.